Hey everyone, Ross here, welcome to the video. This is a video I don't really want to make. It's a bit awkward for me, but I think it's the best way to sort of get me message across on this subject. Now, guys, I may have, excuse me, I may have mentioned a couple of times that the phone I use it's a decent phone, but it's old and it's starting to go downhill. The battery just isn't lasting. You may notice I only stream for about 2 hours because that's literally all the battery lasts now. It used to last about 5 to 8 hours. Gaming, live streaming, I could do what I wanted, you know what I mean. But now it's starting to give way. Now, my previous phone was a Black Shark 2, and when the battery went, I started to notice because it wouldn't last as long, it wouldn't charge. Sometimes it wouldn't charge at all, and eventually it just wouldn't switch on. Now, this one is starting to do the same sort of thing, where it's taking forever to charge, even though it says hypercharge. The battery just isn't lasting. Even if I don't even play games, it doesn't last all day anymore. I have to charge it multiple times. Now, what I've done is, guys, and I didn't want to do this, it's sort of a last resort. Now, if you're seeing this on the page, or if you're seeing this on YouTube, or you're seeing this on one of my other pages, or my socials or whatever, it doesn't really make a difference. It's all sort of interlinked with each other. Basically, I've set up a GoFundMe page. Now, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to explain why. Now, I have put a full wall of text on the GoFundMe page if you do want to read it, but I'll just give you a brief summary of why I've done this. Now, I need a new phone, okay? And I can't buy one myself. So I'm making this video, I'm making the GoFundMe page as a last resort, sort of, if you can help us get a new phone, I would massively appreciate it. Now, a little bit of background of why I can't. A lot of people say, aren't you monetized? Can't you just use that, right? Yes, I'm monetized on YouTube since November last year, round about when I hit 1,400 subscribers. Now, if you don't do YouTube, you'll not know this, but if you do YouTube, you'll know that YouTube doesn't pay you very much, okay? They take a 35% cut, and then whatever you make, you get another 15% took off, I think, by the US tax office takes money off you, even if you're not from the US. So let's, for instance, say, because I've worked it out a couple of times, I get between £2.50 and £3 per day. Now, imagine you had a job, you would get probably twice that, if not 3 times that, an hour. So I get that per day, which works out to roughly between, I don't know, £60 to £90 a month. And then the 15% comes off that, because that's actually after the YouTube money comes off. The 15% off that takes roughly, like, I don't know, 20 quid off it or something like that. So usually on a normal month for me, the money from YouTube is between 50 to £70, which is not very much. Usually what I'll do is, it comes in around about towards the end of the month, I'll buy the 2 kids something like a toy or something like that, or I'll buy the wife something very nice with it. It's just like an extra little cash I get once a month that I just usually spend on something quite nice. Now, a lot of people say, why don't you save it up? And yes, I could, but this comes to the other thing about my personal circumstances. I know it's not your concern, my personal business, but I feel like I should tell you just so you know the situation of why I've done it this way around. Now, I used to be a fully qualified welder. I used to weld pipes for oil rigs, etc. I used to rake in money, right? I got made redundant, and then I struggled to find another job in the same sector around where I live without moving away. And prior to this, my wife's health, she's got fibromyalgia, amongst other things, was slowly on the decline. And it's got to the point now where I'm sort of a stay-at-home dad for the kids and a carer for Queenie. You'll know her as Queenie if you do watch the streams, my wife. So I can't physically go out and get a job. She collapses, she faints, etc. like that. It's not really safe for us to leave her too long on our own. So that's why I don't work. I know a lot of people say you're lazy and stuff. I'm not lazy, I don't have the option to go to work full-time anymore. I used to work 7 days a week for years. 10 years, in fact. I worked 10 years, solid 7 days a week, roughly. Anyway, now, obviously, I could get the same phone I've got now. It would cost us roughly £200, £300. but they don't make Black Shark 3s anymore. I've got the Black Shark 3, if you weren't aware of that. They don't make them anymore, so if I was to get the same phone again, it would be a second-hand one, like this one is, and eventually, maybe it's a year from now, maybe it's less than that, it would just break again, the same as this one's going to do. Now, originally when I started YouTube, it was for a hobby. It was spare time. I was, idle quite a lot. I liked recording. I've had a previous YouTube channel. I used to do PlayStation games and stuff. And when I got the Black Shark 2, I won it in a competition from Black Shark. I started the YouTube channel and I was doing Langrisser Mobile. I did Durango Wildlands and stuff. Games I was enjoying, and I was like, I can put tutorials up here, help other people out, because that's originally why I started the channel, help people, and eventually it turned into this close-knit sort of amazing community that I've got around the channel, and I don't really want to lose that. So I'm asking, pleading, I don't really like doing this sort of thing. If you've got anything spare, honestly, you want to help support the channel, help us buy a new phone. Now, I've set the price at £700. Now, this is for a Red Magic 7 something. I can't remember which one it is exactly. I'll know when I look again. I can't remember the exact name of it. But that is the future-proof phone that I'm aware of to this day and age. That it's not the top of the range one, but it's like quite far up there, and that'll last us however long, years probably. I want to continue doing YouTube. I want to continue putting out content. I love going live and talking to you all and playing with you all and stuff like that. I don't want to lose that. And if this phone absolutely breaks, goes kaput, or whatever you want to call it, I can't continue because I don't have the disposable income to replace it. In the past, I think my wife took out a temporary loan to buy this phone I've got now. I did actually try and get a Red Magic 6, but it got stopped at UK Customs because the charger didn't have any certification. So I had to refund it, and then I got this one second hand. But like I say, it's going to die probably within the next couple of months, maybe sooner than that. I'm not really sure how long it's going to keep the charge in it for, and still charge a little bit for us to play. But I don't want to lose the channel. I don't want to lose you guys. I just don't want to stop, basically. And I don't know what else to say, but I'm just asking if you've got anything spare, even if it's, I'm not, to tell you the truth, I'm not asking you to donate. I'm not telling you to donate, but if you want to, it would help us massively. So anyway, guys, sorry for the long video. It was a lot to explain. I'll put it up on the GoFundMe page. I'll put the link in the description if you really can help. I would appreciate it. And I'll make probably shorter versions of this for Twitter and Instagram, etc. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can continue making videos for this foreseeable future. Bye-bye for now.